Kairete, everyone, David here. When I first started playing guitar, I was looking for some free lesson on the net. And there are lots of websites beside YouTube where you can find free lessons, but after the very basic, if you ask for just a little more, they're going to say, okay, now you have to pay me. And I'm not talking about advanced technique or advanced theory, like a couple of scales, a couple of chords, some arpeggios maybe, and that's it, nothing more. Therefore, I decided to share with you my knowledge, the knowledge that I gained throughout the years. In this first lesson, I want to talk about which is the proper position for your left hand and which is the standard position for your left hand. When I'm talking about the proper position for left hand, I mean that position that allows you to play comfortably all over the neck, every note, every scale, every arpeggio, everything. The bad news is that nobody can teach you this position.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
The problem is that everybody has different muscles, bones, tendon, height, kind of guitar that is playing. So everybody finds a different comfortable position, as you can see here, here, or here. To get into your proper position, you have to start from your standard position and then experiment. Take a look at your favorite guitar player or find out which is the most comfortable position for you to play, and from that you develop your own proper position.
Good news, everyone!
When you start taking some guitar lessons, an average teacher is going to tell you that in order to properly play guitar, you have to bow your wrists, to place properly your finger on the fretboard and counterbalance them with the thumb behind your neck. I don't agree with this, because if you're like bowing your wrists, you are overstretching your tendons, which means that you don't have 100% of efficiency on your left hand. The most important thing that you have to do is not to bow your wrist then, but place it straight like this. Therefore, all your tendons are going to be completely straight and 100% efficient. Another thing, your thumb, as you can see, is not going to be completely behind the neck, but it's going to be more or less in this area, and it's not going to be here, between these two fingers, like a standard teacher would tell you, but it's going to be here. Placing properly the thumb behind the neck in this situation is essential to have control while you change your string, because while your tendons are completely straight, in order to change string, you have to rotate your arm. Now, I'm going to exaggerate the movement, but I want you to understand how it works. More or less it's going to be like this. To prove you that what you just seen, it actually works, I'm going to call my first witness. John Petrucci is officially considered one of the most technical guitar players living. As you can see from this picture, when he has to play a solo, or in general, when he has to gain control on a complicated part while playing, he places his left hand in the position that I've shown you. Even if he's playing not in the lower part of the neck, but in the higher part of the neck, and he has to play something complicated, you can see from my video that he tends to place his left hand in the same position and tends not to bow to match his left wrist. If you want to have more information about John Petrucci, you can find my video in the description where I get a little bit deeper about his left hand, right hand and his way of playing. Now, as last part of this video, I'm going to give you a couple of exercises that are very useful when you have to develop your left hand in a proper way. The first exercise is actually very simple. Basically, you have to play all things that you know in front of a mirror, checking your left hand all the time. Now, when you are confident in playing in the standard position, there is an essential trick that you have to apply in order to be even more fast and precise. One of the biggest mistakes that everybody do is to lift the first finger while playing with the other fingers. What I mean is this. It's just a waste of moment. Basically, in the standard position, you shouldn't lift your first finger unless you have to change fret or change string. This is basically what I mean. I start playing a scale. Basically, I don't move my first finger unless it's really necessary. Now, this second exercise requires a little bit of an explanation. Basically, on your hand, you don't have properly 5 tendons. Okay, you have 5 tendons, but these two fingers share the same tendon on the root. So basically, if you want to develop your hand in a balanced way, you have to consider that these two fingers are going to be always weaker than these two fingers. That's why a good exercise is this one. It's 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1. I've played this for a long time, and on me it helped to balance properly all the tendons. So basically I recommend it. Anyway, with all the standard recommendation, don't exaggerate, get a grip on what you're feeling, don't overdo yourself, don't risk tendinitis and all this kind of stuff. Safety before everything. To draw conclusions, you have to basically start from the standing position and micro adjust it until you find the most comfortable position for you in order of playing everything all over the neck. For this lesson is all. Next time we're going to talk about the right hand, so I hope to see you next time in my next video. Bye!